Clambo, dude.
Pixel.
Let's go get him. Go ride him.
Here we go. Okay, let's go.
And welcome everyone to episode 25 of the 1UP XP show. Episode 25. I didn't think we'd make 10, let alone 25. But we're continuing on. We're chugging along. And you know what? It's been a lot of fun so far, and it's only going to get more fun down the road. This week, we jump into Fortnite. There's been a few updates. Tilted Towers is back, which, if you recall, is from all the way from Chapter 1. And there's some really cool items now in the game, including some Klambos, which they're Klombos, but we call them Klambos because of Thunderclam, obviously. And it's a lot of fun to interact with a lot of the new things on the map. But we also started playing with viewers on our 1UP XP show live streams. And one of those dedicated viewers really wanted to play. He goes by the name of I, and just a little guy. But we had a lot of fun. And we scored some wins with I. In fact, he carried Klam and I through one of our games. Let's check out the highlights.
All right, where are we going?
I want to get that llama. Where the llama was spawned.
Let's go.
There's a llama spawn?
Yeah, that llama was spawned there. The llama. There's an NPC that always gives you exotic. No, he got activated.
Come back here.
Come on, need an exotic or a gun down here.
I got a gun.
We got company.
One second.
SMG up here if you want it.
Yes, I will take green SMG.
Sorry.
I had the same idea.
He looked at me weird.
Those wee bitty eyes.
Kaya says she needs.
Bring a tree with us.
She needs to get better first? Nah, she needs V-Bucks to get better. That's Kaya, tell your dad you need V-Bucks to get better. The more V-Bucks, the better you are. That's what it is.
There's a Clambo nearby.
Where?
I hear him. He's going.
I don't think
Yeah, he's
Klambos
somewhere.
make that noise.
I see,
mean,
I see berries over there.
We probably should leave. Here comes the storm.
Yeah, we gotta go.
That is true. If you just hold on to V-Bucks and don't spend it, you're actually tier A player.
Yeah, every kid that hears this, get V-Bucks from your parents, and you will be a better player.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
just don't spend them.
Yeah, just hold on to them.
Or gift them to Thunderclam.
Or gift them to Thunderclam.
There's a guy right there?
There's a bunch
Right
of
in
guys
front of
right
you?
here.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you. I have 2 pizzas. What the?
Did you kill him?
Yeah. Poor guy.
Getting shot to our right. He's right. He's your immediate right.
Yep.
Give me those sniper rifle ammo. He's gonna peep it one time and I'm gonna pop him. He's over there by the tree to our south.
Dude, pizza's so good for you. Oh, Spider-Man behind me.
Huh?
I don't know where he went. Oh,
Where'd
he's
he
in the
go?
tree. Killed him. Nerd.
What's that noise?
Right here.
That was a
There's a
flare.
bunch of loot. on me.
Burning the.
Oh, flare?
Burning.
Somebody just hit us with a flare. Wait, you burning the tree down? Oh, why am I on fire, man?
Oh, you made me.
Oh, come
Hey, look,
on.
Clambo!
I just wasted my last piece of pizza.
Clambo, dude.
Pixel.
Let's go get him. Let's go ride him.
Spider-Man.
There's guys to our right to your right on the house.
No,
There's
no.
people-
Let me ride you, dude.
He doesn't like you.
Don't do that. Just jump on his tail.
People do.
Bye.
What happened to? What happened to this? Oh, there's a band. People down there.
I'm just going
My
to the
back.
zone, dude. I'm going to the zone.
Yeah,
You got too far to go.
I'm too short. I'm taking the high ground. I'm going to the Daily Bugle.
Daily Bugle?
Oh, I love bugles.
Dude, bugles are delicious.
They were
Oh, wait.
down.
He's coming down the zip line from our left. There he is. He's going that way.
Look out, he got
28,
sniped.
cracked. He's one shot. There you
Knocked
go.
him.
Coming towards him.
Dead. Oh,
I see people down there. Players, Vernon.
For
Crack one.
95.
Crack one of
knocked
them.
him.
Burning
Here
them
I
down.
come to.
Whoa.
Oh.
What's this guy doing?
Burn.
How am I missing you?
Burn to death. Burn to death now.
Oh, no. Somebody
Crack
help.
one.
Oh, my goodness. I thought that was you, Klam. That wasn't you. Oh, I'm bouncing. Oh, I'm bouncing. Klam, you caught me.
Watch
Oh,
out
no.
for this.
Fire.
This whole entire place is burning. This whole entire place is burning. Burn this whole entire place.
Klam, right next to you. I'm right here.
Watch
I'm
out.
kind of preoccupied, brother.
Got him.
Nice.
you.
Come get me.
I got him. I got him. I got him.
No, Phil. Do a revive. We have to do a revive.
Wait, what?
I'm
You
gonna-
say
I'm
hi
gonna
for
revive
you
him.
V-Bucks?
I'm gonna revive him.
Who's
Oh,
up
watch
there?
behind you.
Behind me?
Yep.
Are you sure that some? Because I just saw a chicken die or an animal.
It's right in front of you.
Got out.
Nice.
Got him. Oh, sweet. Oh, that's a tent. I don't need a tent.
All right, boys. There's not many people left.
See a package in there?
Anybody got rockets?
Where you at?
No, but
Right
there's people here.
Oh,
I don't. I lied.
That one?
watch behind you. Watch behind you.
Nice.
Got him?
You got him.
Get
You
him,
got
Mai.
Good shit.
Nice. Mai's carrying us right now. I got rockets. Get it? Oh, you need those? There's 3 med
Add
kits.
some
here.
rockets in here. There's some rockets.
Okay, hold on. Coming in.
Southwest. There's shots over there. We're gonna win. We're gonna get it.
Wait, why am I at 60 frames? Didn't even notice.
Yeah, mine's been dipping pretty bad too.
No, it's like, I wonder if it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm not full screen. Did you get him?
I hit him.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which house are they in? Oh, I see him up top.
They're over there, the big fight. I just want to go over there and just burn them. That's the best way how can they got happy. He's burned.
There's another team over there, Flight.
Crack
Watch
one?
out.
Over there.
Nice.
They have on my wall, so I can burn
Down
them.
one?
But things,
Good job. Good job.
I'm getting this.
Do work,
Boat.
son. You got this. No! Yeah!
They have one weak spot down there.
Oh my god, that was the crispiest knockout ever, dude.
This one guy's one shot. He's one shot right here.
Burning them. My dog.
Right above you. He's right above you.
I'm backing up.
Oh, you got in the boat?
Let's
Yeah!
Woo!
Boy, he had a crown. He won last round, or is it that he got somebody crown that they won?
Oh, look at us.
Yeah, I literally carried us to a win. Good kid, a lot of fun, and we're going to be doing more of that on the 1UpXP Show live streams. If you go to 9 and 10 News YouTube channel, subscribe, like every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we have live streams from 8 to 10, and we're bringing back a little bit more viewer interaction, whether it's playing with everyone who watches or we just, grab people who are in line there and chat, and we'll play with you and see if we can get you some victory royales. But coming up next, our first podcast highlight. Podcasts are back. Yes, we're sitting down with TC Central's Esports Club Team. Jacob Snover, the team captain, sits down with us, as well as the advisor, Mr. Heathouse. And we talk about how this club got started and what's next for this esports club. And welcome back, everyone, to the 1UpXP Show. Podcasts are returning. We did our campus visits for the month of January, and I'm sure they'll return here down the road. But we're returning back to some podcasts, and our first podcast up this second season is Traverse City Central. Traverse City Central now has an esports club team, and it's pretty much set up by one person, Jacob Snover. He's the captain right now of the Traverse City Central Rocket League team, and he took the initiative, said, I wonder if there's more people who want to do this. So he did the paperwork, he got it set up, and last fall and this spring is their first year with an esports club team. Now, the question is, now that Traverse City Central has one, are you going to see a lot more high schools start to follow through? We sat down with Jacob Snover and also their advisor, Mr. Heathouse, and this is what they had to say. But Jacob, where did it start for you? Where did gaming start for you? And what brought you to kind of want to be in an esports program at Central?
For me, gaming started probably 5 or 6 years ago. My dad got me an Xbox for Christmas, like you said.
Right.
All kids start on the Xbox. And I just loved playing on it. I wouldn't share it with my brother, which is kind of mean, but yeah, I just loved playing the games. I loved mainly driving games for some reason, just got me super excited. I was playing all the Forzas.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. But I was sitting at lunch, as you know, and I heard that Mr. Heathouse likes to play video games. And I was like, that's cool. How many other people at our school like to play video games?
Right.
So I looked into it and I found the esports community.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided that Central needed an esports team.
What'd you have to do, Jacob, to get this through and approved as a club there, Traverse City Central?
Well, I asked around several people, and they said just make a club first. So I went out and I got a club application, and I talked to Mr. Heathouse about it. And once we got all that signed away, it actually I put the application in probably 3 or 4 weeks before the school season ended. Okay. So we went, and I think I got it back approved at 1 or 2 weeks before the school year ended. So I didn't have enough time to build it. So I said, fresh start, new year.
Right.
2021 is going to be the start of the esports. And that's what I did. So I turned it into a club, and now we're hoping to put it into a team.
That's awesome. And what games were you guys specifically kind of focusing on when you started the club?
So we mainly focused on Rocket League because it's not a huge game, and we have a yearbook program at Central that has pretty big computers. So we took those computers and we just asked the tech department to download Rocket League on them. And then once we got those downloaded, we were able to play at school and compete. And
Mr. Heathouse, this is where you kind of came in. You played Rocket League yourself, and the kids said, yeah, let's play some Rocket League. When did you know that this was going to be something that, you guys could compete with and get away with there at Central?
That's where the red tape comes in. But what's awesome is there was filters. There was getting through, can we game during the school day? Because everything a school does is trying to stop us from gaming during the school day. So once we talked to the tech department, they're like, oh, yeah, we can do that. Do you guys need computers? Do you guys need stuff? Do you need filters? Whatever you guys need to do. And they were awesome working with us. And so they were very supportive. A lot of the guys over there game themselves. And so they knew what it needed to do.
Right.
And so they're just talking to the right people. Talked about the athletic director. He's like, oh, yeah, that's getting big. Let's do that. And so it just seems like, I thought there's gonna be a whole lot of red tape, and it turns out every time I asked, the door opened, and
right.
we've kept running, which has been great.
I mean, getting an esports program is an achievement in itself, but let's talk about the first season that you guys had. You were competing in MySEF, correct?
Correct.
And with MySEF, there's a few schools in there, but how did the first season go, Jacob?
For the first season, we went our varsity team out of 27 teams in Michigan. We went placed 13th.
Okay.
So it wasn't too bad. It was not too good.
No, that's good.
I thought it was pretty good for a first season.
Yeah, that's really good for a first season.
And then our lower club level ranked 12 out of 26. So we ranked about middle.
Yeah, that's still really good. Maybe from the coach side of things, what did you see improve in these kids, Mr. Heathouse?
A big part of it is just recognize it's a team sport.
Right.
So when you have a bunch of students who've played, a lot of the experience they've had have been individual.
Right.
That they're running games solo, and that's kind of the setup they've done. So it's really cool to watch them kind of get together for the first time. They're like conventions, left goes, and this person goes for boost, and this is how rotations work. And I was like, so I was learning, going, I didn't know all this existed. I started recognizing that it actually is a team sport. So your experience in, I played soccer and looking at hockey, and you're like, that's the same structures.
Yep.
And so it is coaching a team.
Yeah, that's the first thing that I noticed when I played Rocket League and started doing ranked with my buddies. I was like, guys, I can do this. I played hockey. Like, I know the rotations, and not everybody going deep, because you're gonna get caught. And I was like, this is traditional sport playing into esports. So it's those skills when you think about it. Like, a lot of these kids that might, and Jacob, you played hockey, so you know that as well. But a lot of kids that might not have that traditional background in sports, this is kind of their first kind of introduction to those skills: teamwork, communication, the rotations, and just like how you build a team structure in a team sport. They might not have had that taste before. And don't go anywhere. We'll have much more with the Traverse City Central Esports Club team right here on the 1UpXP Show right after the break. And welcome back, everyone, to the 1UpXP Show. Here's the rest of our conversation with the Traverse City Central Esports Club team, their team captain, Jacob Snover, and their advisor, Mr. Heathouse.
Well, one of the big things is establishing leadership. So one of my goals right now, personally, as a leader, is to set up those future leadership for our club so it can keep thriving and stuff after I leave and move on to college and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you hit the nail on the head there. I mean, that's exactly what you want to do in the next year and a half that you have there, is set the groundwork so kids can continue to do what you do. Man, you got a good head on your shoulders, Jacob. I'm not going to lie to you, brother. Mr. Heathouse, what do you see down the long term? Because with you kind of being at the helm here, do you see yourself at the helm 2, 3, 5 years down the road?
So I don't see myself at the helm now. Jacob is. What's been great about the club is it really is student led.
Right.
And so I advise. I clear obstacles out of the way. I make sure that we have a place to be and nothing gets in our way. But Jacob's been running it, and so he's built a great team of. I was surprised how versatile this is. So we have a stream team. We have those that actually do the gaming. There's talk about those that are into hardware and software and modding and all these different components that I had no idea existed, really.
Yep.
And so you start getting in this, you're like, well, this is, all those skill sets are exactly what you want. So there's graphic design that we're working through.
Yep.
And so we're building out different capacities and different teams and different leaders. And so there's depth there.
Yeah.
So my kind of role is to get out of their way and let them keep doing that, and them build out what skills they're going to go for and what they're passionate about. So long term, keep them leading.
Yeah.
At some point, if we as a district or as an area want to say like this is a sports team, then we start looking at the coaching aspect and kind of build it that way. But for now, it's student led club, and they're doing a great job with it.
I like that. Idea to it. You're there to help any obstacle that might come in the way. But for the most part, these kids are doing it themselves. And you know what? That gives them a foot up if they want to go to the collegiate level, because they have that background. They have that information. And what many programs might not have, these kids have more on, or they have more hands-on, research and background to it than many kids going into those programs. But do you guys think with TC Central entering the equation now, do you think a lot more schools like Gaylord or Petoskey, Cadillac, a lot of these other schools, do you think they springboard in?
Absolutely. I mean, I've I've heard that West is starting development on their esports team just because that they saw that we had one.
Good.
So hopefully we're inspiring other students to take forth and probably start an esports team.
Mr. Heathouse, I mean, can you count on one hand, two hands, how many schools have kind of reached out to you?
Probably at two hands now of those
good.
that reached out. But the NMC really did the same thing for us.
Right.
They learned that we were up and running, or at least trying to, and they reached out and went, how can we help? Like, here's how you start this thing up. Here's what we did. Do you want to come see our lab? We can do some scrims together, like the whole setup for us. And so when we started getting phone calls and emails, it was just carry that forward.
Jacob, how was the scrims? Was the competition good with NMC?
Yeah, definitely. They were a really good team. I don't think we won any of them, but it was really good to just scrim against another actual professional esports team. It was like the first one.
I'll point out we won one round when they put their subs in.
Hey, you got that under your belt. That's good. I mean, they're a collegiate team, man. What league does Traverse City play in? I know we were talking MySF, but is there any plans of getting into other leagues that you guys have, or maybe even introducing new games if you can get into other leagues?
I mean, as of right now, we're only a club. So as a club, I see us playing in MySF because it's free and we don't have to pay for like passes or anything.
Right.
But if we were to become a bigger thing and become a team, I could see the school sponsoring us and saying that we can play in a bigger national level or go into HSCL and play at a bigger level.
And we have one more segment left for the 1UpXP show. We'll be right back after this break. That does it for the 1UpXP show. Thanks for hanging with us today. Be good, stay safe, take care. I'll see you guys next week.